button up the top now. I like
We're on air. I feel like people might be watching us right now.
I like this. Oh, what's going on, people? What's up?
This is just how we hang out on a typical afternoon and on a Thursday. We just get on Restream and
this might be the new move. This might be the new move.
It might be the new move. Well, I do feel like, so I know this has nothing to do with why we're here, but I feel like social media might move in that direction where it's just like you got a snorri cam on you 24/7 and everyone's watching your life.
Live streaming has been going crazy.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm vibing with that very much. I'm like, I don't know if people need to see me that early in the morning. There's a woman, my daughter, she's like she's like 17 or 18, but she records herself sleeping, but you can kind of tell it's on loop. And she has thousands and thousands of followers just watching her sleep. It's a little weird. No. That makes me, maybe I'm just old. I mean, I don't know. I mean, is that
maybe
we should
do that? Yeah, we should all try it.
Let's try it.
And sleep, man. We don't even forget content. Let's just sleep.
I'm just gonna sleep. I'm gonna get followers. Watch this middle-aged woman sleep.
Whoa!
Whoa!
I can't wait. And now, are you a stomach sleeper, side sleeper, or back sleeper? Back sleeper.
I start off on my back and then I kind of move around.
And I can imagine you just.
I'm cyclical. I'm cyclical.
Twirling.
I'm twirling.
I'm too old to sleep on the stomach. That means back problems. We don't do that no more.
We don't do that.
How about you, Jamar?
It's on the back.
I'm totally a stomach, and I shouldn't be. My doctor even told me don't do it because I had neck issues. But I'm so comfortable.
I know. It's hard. These are the things that we're going to talk about at Unscripted.
Unscripted, baby. Yo, do we have anybody that's watching? Oh, like in the chat. I know sometimes we got delays in our chat. So guys, drop where you're from in the chat. But welcome. My name is Jamar. We got Nick and Meredith. Where are you guys calling from? Where are you at in the world today?
Nick, you go first.
I am joining you from Dallas, Texas.
I'm joining you from New York City.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love Dallas and I love New York. So those are two great places.
And how about yourself?
Oh, Richmond, Virginia.
Richmond.
It's nice out here.
Yeah.
I feel like we probably have the best of the weather right now between the two.
Well, I don't know. I sadly haven't been outside yet, but I do see sun.
Okay, there's sun.
Oh, wait, I have been outside today. I went and worked out. I crossed a street.
Okay. Actually, you know what? Dallas, March, April is actually kind of nice out.
Yeah.
It ain't too hot yet, right?
It has its moments. We've had our 90s already.
Okay, so you already had your 90s. Yeah.
So
we had 70, 80s right now. So
yeah, that's what it is right now.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So I'm going to be in Chicago this weekend, and you can ask me why here in a second.
Why are you going to be there, Meredith?
And for what?
Well, I love that we're talking about the weather. But I'm going to be there because I will be staying at the hotel where we have reserved room blocks for Unscripted. It's the Acme. It's a very cool hotel. I like the vibe. So I'm going to hang out there, kind of check it out, see where we can commune. And then I'm going to go check out some spaces for where we're going to have our showcase and where we're going to have our breakout rooms and the shenanigans that ensues when we're all together.
Yes.
So we did Unscripted last year in Denver, Colorado, and we had an incredible location at the Savoy.
Yeah.
And if you happen to be in Denver or you're somebody who's looking for a space to hold an event, definitely check them out because it's an incredible space. It's beautiful. Yep. And we had a lot of fun. We did improv. We got some wisdom from Nick Dillon, which you'll get to talk about here in a second. And then between the two of us, I did my improv stuff. We did that we helped people really find their voice and craft their voice and then drop the script and to start speaking from the heart. And they had we had 15 people. It was an incredible showcase. It was like night and day from the dress rehearsal to the final performance. It was all on video. So everyone has this amazing video for their reels, lots of photos, and just an incredible, I couldn't have, the group that came together was they just supported each other in such a beautiful way. So I'm excited we're doing it again.
Kevin, what's going on? I see Kevin in there.
Kevin!
Yeah, oh my God. So first of all, Nick just pouring into everybody at the event was so crucial. So we covered 3 aspects at this event, and we're going to do it again in Chicago. But there's going to be we cover the improv, your the confidence as a speaker, like Meredith said, dropping the script, speaking from the heart, stage presence, how to really be a better speaker and really own that stage, but also the mindset piece. I mean, probably more than half of the battle is mindset. And I didn't realize, everybody was asking questions to Nick. They had him over time, multiple times, because they were asking so many questions about mindset and really tackling the stage. Because there's such a big shift of your mindset to speak, from that place of I know what I'm talking about and I'm here to deliver it to you and I'm here to give you a show all at the same time. And then I helped with the branding and the business side of it. How do you pitch yourself? How do you create your offers? How do you brand yourself? How do you stand out and be unique, really be different against all these other people that everybody's a leadership speaker. Everybody's a career speaker. How do you stand out? And so that's what we help. So you got the trifecta right now. And also Tegan Bartos is going to be joining us again, or joining us in Chicago. So she's going to help with the business side of things as well. But you got the trifecta right now on the call. So everybody, please ask questions in the hold on. Keith said,
Keith Andrew, you're amazing. It's good to see you. Yes. If you're not following Keith, follow Keith. He's doing some good stuff and also a voice to be listening to. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Let's go. Drop your questions in the chat, guys, as we do this. By the way, so real quick, October 1st to the 4th.
Yes.
In Chicago.
In Chicago. So right now if you want to register for this event, now is a great time. It's tiered pricing, which means the price goes up starting in May. So now is a good time for you to do this. It is an investment that will change your life. And I'm not just saying that. It will change your life. It will transform you.
Oh my God.
And
100%.
we have fun. Everything is intentional. We do really focus on the stage presence. We focus on how you're going to brand yourself. And that differentiator piece is huge. I mean, we had people on stage doing things that I don't normally see people doing on stage, taking risks, showing more than telling. And I feel like that's where it's at. We're tired of being talked at. We need to be engaged in the information. We need to actually feel like we've integrated something by the time we leave, because the reason why we do talks, the reason why we get on stage is, yes, to change lives, to change hearts, to move and get people to move towards an action. But we also want people to remember us enough so that they can share it with other people and they can remember the content enough, the stories, the interactions, to go share your expertise and what brings you joy with other people.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yes. It's this life-changing. Nick, talk about your experience, man.
Yeah, I one of the biggest things that was, and I'll say, because I agree, the experience is amazing, but the word that stands out for me is transformational. and to see and work with the group from the beginning to the end. And I can just remembering our groups backstage in preparation for coming on, and especially Meredith, when you said, the notes are gone. The notes are gone. And just really, as I'm really into this, is that we got to remember that even though it's a stage and there's this formality of all of that, what is in you is your personal story. And that is powerful. So when you come out on the stage, the reality is what's going to happen on the stage happens way before it gets there.
Yeah.
And so part of this journey is really owning not only who you are, but having that ownership in identity way before you get out. We're going to teach you the techniques and all of that, but the reality is that it's going to be as good as how you see you. It's going to be as good as how you perceive you and how you see your story. Yeah. And in this work that I have been in for many years, I've often said that your story is worth $1 million. Never discount the power of your story. And who can tell it best but you? Who can tell it best what you're trying to get across, what you're trying to lead with, who you are, what you mean, what you lean into, and you're trying to have that impact. And if you think less performative and more impact, emotion, compelling from the heart, I've always learned, even in my own speaking, is that the heart reaches the heart. Mm-hmm. And so long before I get out there, I'm in my mind just connecting with me and going forward. So just to see that evolve was amazing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh,
absolutely amazing.
So amazing. So some of the participants have been, so I do an improv for speakers. It's called the Practice Room, and I've been doing it for, oh my gosh, almost 6 years now. And some of those members have been with me since the start, and they came to Unscripted. And to just see the transformation, have like all of the things, because we play, it's like a gym membership, right? We play every week. And then to see them actually take some of the principles that we've been playing with in that room over the last several years and then bring them to life on stage was really magical. I was like, this is like, I'm seeing the difference in so many people, how to be adaptable, how to tell the stories, how to take some risk. All of them took risk, all of them. And that was what was so cool. And of course you meet everyone with where they're at, and then you just kind of like, you give them something that, is going to make them definitely uncomfortable, right? Because that's where the growth is going to happen. And all of them just yes-anded it. It was super cool.
Yes. Yeah. And I have to tell you something, Meredith. You did this to me.
Uh-oh.
What did I do?
You did this to me, because since Unscripted, me and my wife we went and saw The Color Purple in Nashville. Mm-hmm. And we went to several concerts, and my wife thinks I'm psycho, but I was going, especially on the watching the play The Color Purple. I'm like, I want you to pay attention, because they gotta exit left. They've got to be, notice how they symmetrically come on stage, and they all know where their spot is. And without seeing us in the audience, we're in the audience, but notice the placement is equal. Notice how they come in, and then at The Color Purple, I saw the blue tape.
You saw the spike mark. Yeah, because I'm teaching you some of the vocabulary of the stage.
I saw it. And so I was like, no, babe, that's how it looks good for us. And then I was at the concert. I'm like, look, they know exactly how to come out in front, exactly how and even the dancers know how to place that. That is all art. That is not by happenstance. It is practice. It is arts, and it adds to the effect of the moment. So learning those tips, I think, is absolutely amazing.
Oh my
Awesome. I'm
God.
so happy. Yeah, because I was drilling you. I'm no. Like I'd make you guys do it over and over. And I'm like, nope. Place the stool
Oh my
here.
God.
Move it right here. Yeah.
She does have a science to what she does.
She does.
It's incredible. Got some clapping hands from Lou. Keith, so we got to get Jamar and Nick interview on the talk show. All right, reach out, man. Keith,
Yes.
reach out. Guys, what's the most what's your questions, and what also is the best thing that you've heard so far of us talking? I want to just say this really quick is also, guys, type unscripted if you're feeling this in the chat. Just type unscripted. Okay, so for me, I'm going back to the little in the beginning. What Meredith said is like, yo, the reason why people need this is you could practice all day in the mirror. You could do your little, couple little speaking things in front of an audience here and there, right? For this, like, especially smaller groups and stuff. And that's all great practice, right? But what we found out is like through those couple days of helping people build their mindset, their confidence, having them get deeper into their story, figure out why are they different, that all built up right before the moment, right? When people had to go on stage. And we did these rehearsals before showtime because people got to speak in front of a live audience. And that's one thing that makes us very different is like you actually get to speak in front of a group, right? A group of people. And the thing is, the rehearsals were very different than showtime. And I remember looking at Meredith during showtime. I was like, yo, that's crazy. There was one lady, I won't call her out. Okay. I won't call her out. But she was fumbling, okay, in rehearsals. And by the way, this is her first time ever speaking on stage. She was fumbling, right? Mm-hmm. Very nervous. Come showtime, it's like when your back is against the wall, there's just something that clicks in a human being that says, it is go time, it's do or die, and I got to do this. Mm-hmm. I will tell you that lady had one of the best performances out of everybody. Mm-hmm. And she was fumbling before. And that's why you guys need this. It's not all the other stuff is great that we're telling you about, but it's that pressure, right? And then you also get all the right coaching and guidance and tactics to help you handle that pressure when you need it the most. Mm-hmm. That's why we tell you to be unscripted and speak from the heart. Because you know what she did? She threw that script right out the window.
Yeah, she
right
did.
out the window.
Oh, and it was brilliant. She was so brilliant and so present. So present.
Yes.
So good.
Something changes. You shift when you're being witnessed. And that's why I feel, and that's the part that's difficult, right? Because we're all busy professionals and entrepreneurs. We want to, we want to show up. We want to present, and we do. But you're right. Like, we don't give ourselves enough time to practice. We don't know how to practice. Yep. We throw things together and then we get on that stage and then we walk off of it and we're like, oh, something doesn't feel like it clicked in the way that I wanted it to. Is because there's so much just gold in the dress rehearsal. Yes. Being witnessed once. And you're like, oh, you can really clearly understand what works and what doesn't work, where you need to make the adjustments. And so we give that opportunity. Yeah. And it really awakens people in a different way.
Oh, so good.
And just to see, and you mentioned this well, Meredith, even during the week, is just to see, because it's a vulnerable space to be, but just to see individuals take themselves away from the identity they believe people want to see.
Yeah.
And give them truly the identity of who they are. Their vulnerable self in a space that speaks volumes to the audience. They just don't realize it because we're just so conditioned to perform. We're just so conditioned to be and sound this certain way. And that's the farthest, from what the expectation is. The audience wants to connect with you. And when they don't want to feel distant from you, they want to connect with you. And by sharing that of yourself and leaning into the identity that you really want to be for yourself, this was an amazing launch pad. It was an amazing, even though you said it all week, we're really just practicing. But when them lights and them when I couldn't see the audience because of them lights,
lights too bright,
you know. And actually, that could be a good thing in some cases. But you know, I love it. I think it's amazing. It's great practice. The team, the organization, you all, it is just a really good program, and very, very much to your point in the beginning, Meredith, you actually do, by the end of this program, you're changed. You're changed. You're not the same when you got there. By no stretch of the imagination are you the same. And I think it was Kevin, if Kevin's still on, and thank you for your message that you sent me, Kevin, on LinkedIn after Unscripted, of just being able to think about things differently than you have when you first started there. That mindset shift is priceless, because I'm big on what you don't know, you just don't know. But when you know, you always know. And oh my God, that's just amazing.
Yeah, it's cool. It's I just want to share like we have one member who came on stage and talked about the thing he had been doing for several years, and because through that storytelling and that experience, he realized, I'm done with this. I need to close that was me closing the chapter on this part of my professional life. And since then, he has been on fire with the new chapter. So sometimes when you give yourself permission to get on stage and share truth, it can transform you in ways that you did not expect. Total career shift for him. We had another person who was on stage that is so analytical, and he was able to make cybersecurity funny.
Oh, I know. He's like,
my God.
He also had one of the best presentations.
Holy moly. Like I was like,
I was dying laughing.
We were dying. And then we had another participant. She yes-anded me. I was like, I want you to pot a plant on stage and then gift it to an audience member while you're speaking. Too. And she did that. I mean, you guys, every single one of those people took a risk, and it was a lot of crowd
engagement. Yeah. Oh my God, it was so good. So who is this? Kevin, you guys did a great job of making a mind shift. Yeah. Because we attacking all sides of the brain. That's why we Meredith got you running around like a chicken with your head cut off, right? And just doing crazy stuff. I can't even say everything. You guys got to be there. You got to get your ticket, okay? But she got you doing some very outlandish things, okay? That adults normally don't do. But
he should be doing more of it. That's all I got to say.
We should be doing more of it. And it was great. I thought, even as I was doing, I'm like, man, this is crazy. And it's crazy what your brain tells you what to do, but what you should be doing, and your brain is telling you to do something different. It's just very interesting. And then Nick's attacking hitting your mindset and just getting you to shift the way you think about how you approach situations, how you think about yourself, your values, your morals, like everything going so deep. And then I'm getting you to think about, how am I different? How do I stand out? How do I be unique? How am I pitching myself? And how do I get more confidence when I'm going up and I'm going to tackle this huge goal? And also, where do I want to take this thing, right? So a lot of people don't even know where they could even take this, and possibilities are endless. And just like you said, that one member took it on a whole nother path, like took that Unscripted and just ran with it. So I want to ask one quick question to all of us real quick. Who is this for? Who is this event for? We had a very mixed group, I would say, from last year. Who is this event for? Describe that person. And if it's a couple of different people, we'd love to hear it.
Nick, do you want to go first, or do you want me to?
Also, scan that QR code.
Sure, I'll go.
Okay.
I'll be really brief. I will tell you, this event is for the individual who is willing and courageous to move outside of their own way and see and allow the voice inside of them and the story they've never told to come forth in an amazing way that they could not even imagine.
Dang, that's good.
I think we should just leave it at that. I mean, do I have to say anything now?
Yo, we clipping that. We clipping that.
We're clipping that. So I want to be clear that it's all of that. And it's not, you could be an entrepreneur. You could be working in corporate. You could be in a transition right now and just trying to figure things out. And you have that you have that voice in your head that's telling you that you want to be using your voice and sharing your story more. Like people are telling, like, listen to the signs. Like anytime I work with clients and I have that initial one-on-one with them, a lot of it is similar. It's people have been telling me I should get on stages for a long time, or I have this idea that I really want to get out into the world, and I need the confidence to do that. Or I just wrote a book, and I now need to go tell my story from a stage, and I'm not quite sure how to do that, or I don't know how to interact with a panel, or I want to be on more podcasts. I want to be on camera. We cover, it will help you with all of those things. None of them are separate from each other. And I feel like we have to stop compartmentalizing, but you being on stage is going to help you on camera. You being on camera is going to help you on stage. It's going to help you on those podcasts. It's going to help you in a conference room. It's going to help you in a networking group. It's because when you step into those spaces, and if you're that person who is stepping or wants to step into those spaces, you've got to start using your voice. That's it.
Yeah. Because it's the better that you can communicate, the better results you're going to get.
Yep.
Right. This stuff is transformational, everybody. I also want to mention really quick, if you are a keynote speaker, okay, this also is for you.
Yes.
So if 100%. You are a keynote speaker, one thing that I've heard is that if you want to be a better speaker, or maybe you've done like 1 or 2 keynotes and you really want to hone in and get more keynote speaking, this event is for you, because you are going to really learn how to speak from that heart, how to be better presence on stage, how to really connect with your audience instead of just teaching them something, right? You're going to learn the tweaks that you need to really level up your overall speaking. Like Meredith said, like the communication overall, but that is also who this event is for. It's really, I mean, it really just hones in on the communication, like how to be a better presenter, communicator. Because the more confidence you get on that stage, one thing that I learned as far as the speaker, real quick, because I've watched keynote speakers for years, right? I used to do all the video, for these, I mean, for hundreds of speakers. And I just was taking notes, analyzing. And one thing I can tell you for myself is that this is something Unscripted did for me. So one thing I know with myself is that my energy can carry a whole talk, right? I can just turn on this thing and like my energy and presence, there's something about it. Everybody tells me like, Jamar, I love your energy. I love your energy. It's like, okay, I got something. That's one of my my X factors. So I've used that. But one thing Unscripted taught me though is more how to pour into the audience with the energy. And ever since Unscripted, I have been, the stages I've been on, I've been pouring that in and been more engaged and connected to the audience more than ever.
That's awesome. Because
of that, which I didn't realize that until Meredith got me walking around and doing all sorts of craziness. And I'm like, oh, okay. There's the thing I was missing. Because sometimes you can just let your personality, or maybe if you're really funny or how you interact with certain people on stage, your mannerisms, your energy. You could sometimes that can carry you and you can get far with that. But if you really want to deepen that connection with the audience, this event will really teach you how to do that.
Mm-hmm. Ah, beautiful. I love that so much. Yeah, because you get to use what's there. You use what's in front of you. And we get so stuck on, I think there's a variety of things we get stuck on, but a couple of them are worrying about what other people think of you, right? Or how you think they want you to show up is one of them. And I think we get stuck with the rules. We get the rules, like we have these preconceived ideas of what the rules are, and they're all just kind of made up. So sometimes you don't have to ask for permission. You just break them, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And if you know you're going to be jumping off the stage, just let the event planner know, I'm going to be jumping off the stage. I need a handheld, or I need I need a wireless. I need this. It helps you start figuring out what kind of a speaker you want to be, and then you can ask for what you need so that you can show up in the best way possible.
Or people try to be other people.
Or people try to be other people. Yeah,
that's what I've seen too. Like they try to fit in the box, but also, I've seen this other speaker that I really admire and I like, and I try to be them on stage, and then it doesn't connect.
Yeah,
it doesn't resonate.
I think you both made a great point, and that is, and we saw this last year, is you get to see a variety of people on stage making their own rules.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so good.
The standard of what the rule is for yourself. There was no speaker on stage that was alike.
Nope.
From personality to format to type, their approach to it, all completely different and all speaking in their voice. So whatever you got going on, don't think that, hey, it's got to sound like this. It's got to look like this. It's got to be presented in a certain way. There are no rules to this. I mean, you can go on Instagram and see there are no rules.
Right.
I mean, you create the space. The space is yours. You just got to own it and take advantage of, I often say, hey, we have this mic, and yes, the loudness of the mic is there, but the true impact doesn't come from that microphone. Mm-hmm. It comes from that voice and that message that comes out that's impacting, and you're setting the stage for what that looks like. We're not. We're just helping you with the dynamics from the mindset before you get out there, the dynamics that helps the audience to see you the best way that we can present you based on what we know works, and then to build yourself up in the direction that you want to go with this even after you leave.
Yeah.
You just got to take the step.
Got to take the step. Speaking of taking a step, the event is in Chicago, October 1st through the 4th. Okay. Yeah. Where's the QR code?
Yeah. So it's
there it is.
October 1st through 4th. And let me just logistically, we're talking a lot about how you're going to get up on stage and speak. So I just want you to know that when you sign up, there's also 2 meetings that we have before we even meet in Chicago with each other, so that I give you a very basic framework to work from. You come prepared with your talk. That's what those 2 sessions that are going to be virtual that we will have prior to the event, to make sure that you feel ready and prepared for when we get here, so we can hit the ground running. And then, of course, once you're here, we're going to be rehearsing through those as well. So just know that we're going to be setting you up for success. You don't have to already have a talk in your head. Maybe you have an idea in your head, and that's all you really need to sign up with right now. Okay. So it's a lot of fun. Everything we do is intentional. We will have, of course, Keegan is going to be is going to be a special guest. And then we have Nick here. We have Jamar. And then there will be some fun special events that we're going to do that we don't tell anyone about, because we want them to be a surprise.
The secret. So scan the QR code. By the way, don't take it just from us. We got tons of testimonials on the website. Literally, you can hear people's stories, the transformations that they got from the event. By scanning this QR code, you literally can just view those right now.
And you can see all their talks. We
And you
also
get
have
to see
the video
all of her
bank of
talks.
everyone's talk on there too. We got
Yes.
Danny Bristol, who's coming with us. He's an incredible photographer here in New York City.
Danny.
Yeah, he's a photographer for a lot of celebs here in New York and a lot of the Broadway theaters here in New York. He really knows what he's doing. He's coming with us. He'll be taking photos of the whole entire event, and he'll also be taking video. In fact, this year we're going to have more video than we did last year because we're going to have a second camera operator. So we want to make sure that you're also leaving with assets that are going to help you grow your personal brand and your business throughout the rest of the year too.
Yep. Speaker reels, you can add that to that for content. You know, I still see people posting from last year's stuff. Still,
I know
they're posting the content out, and it's great. They're using these assets to help them with the things that they got going on today. And I always say this every time because I mean, I love creating experiences, creating these spaces for people. But I always say it's like we're creating the space. Okay, it's up to you to make the decision. This thing's gonna happen with or without you. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Well, we're almost halfway full.
We're almost already halfway full
because we only take 15 people. We're almost halfway full.
We are not struggling, right, with getting people to come to this thing. Okay, so here's the thing: this event is going to happen. It is up to you to make the decision. Okay, you need to make the decision to say, hey, I'm going to invest in myself for personal growth, but also to gain more confidence, to be able to show up on stage, be a better communicator. And how am I going to grow my individual story and brand so I can grow my business or my overall mission of what I want, what I'm trying to do in this world. We create the perfect space. And the people, think about this too. The people that you're going to meet are once in a lifetime, right? We are gathering 14 other people just like you, have that same brain wavelength where they're all trying to do something greater than themselves. And you get to sit and talk with those people and interact and engage and connect with those people for a certain amount of days. But guess what? That's for a lifetime. These people that we got from Denver, they're so connected, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. And now they've had a special bond that they've all experienced all together. And it's taken them, you know, for a lifetime. So that I just want to, I always say that because a lot of times people see it like, oh, well, they're just trying to sell their thing. I'm telling you right now, we're creating these spaces to change lives. It's so transformational, the things that people go through, but it's up to you to make that decision.
Yeah.
We just create the space. So come through.
Come through the space. And I also want to shout out too. We had amazing community partners last year. We had Talkadot, which is an incredible resource for speakers. We had Innovation Women, which is another incredible resource for speakers. We had Alpha Advisory. So we had Anthony is incredible, and we connected him with people. We had NG, which is an incredible online marketing tool for entrepreneurs. We had Laura DeFranco and her Brave Healer Publishing for independent authors who want to publish and be in community with other authors. And so we had so many other things that were also valuable for you as the professional and the small business owner. So we're here to just like lift you up. That's what we want to do. We want to lift you up. So and also we have some fun together. Jamar, Nick, we have fun. Like we're not boring.
We have a lot of fun.
We're not boring.
These events are not boring.
And we're not going to be in a corporate room with a bunch of like really bad lighting. We don't do that.
Right.
There's no bad lighting, and there's no gray carpeting, and there's no brown carpeting and beige walls. Because that would kill my soul. No offense. No offense to those that love that.
It will.
But no, there's a vibe to the whole thing, people.
Yes,
like it's an experience, okay? It's an experience.
It's an experience. To Jamar's point, you get community.
Yeah.
Anyone can use community. You get a whole brand new tribe, and anyone can expand their tribe, and to stay connected even beyond the experience has been amazing. And so I'm always, mindful that, hey, those 14 other folks that might join you, You never know who you meet that's in the room. And what you might very well need in your business could be one of those other 14 in the room.
Oh, heck yeah. There's so much collaboration going on with those people right now, Nick.
Absolutely.
I'm even collaborating with some of them.
Yes, me
I'm
too.
going to start doing some dinners with Matt Stone.
Me too.
Like,
yeah.
I just saw Tina yesterday. She invited me to a networking event. You know, it's awesome. And Matt was there too. It's awesome. I just got to say, I have
shout out Matt. Shout out to homie Matt.
Shout out. But I could talk about this all day long, but I have a client that's going to be giving a talk here in 10 minutes that I got to go take care of.
And I got to get back to training.
Can we drop the QR code one more time?
Yeah.
So we can wrap up. And also, sorry, real quick, Meredith, where can people find you? Connect with you online.
Oh, connect with me here on LinkedIn. Connect with me on TikTok. Just connect. I don't know. Find me. Send a carrier pigeon to New York.
All right, Nick, where can people find you?
Same here, nicholasdillon.com, or find me on all the social media, either as the Believe Coach or just type in Nick Dillon. You can click on connect me right here on LinkedIn, and I'm on all the social media as Nick Dillon or the Believe Coach. So I'm out there.
Dope. Also, Forever Media, FOUREVA Media on all social media platforms. Here on LinkedIn, Jamar Jones. If you type, you'd see the guy with the hat, red picture. That's me doing like my epic like album cover pose.
Is it this one?
I think it's just me, the side profile. But no, yeah, I got all those.
Mine's usually my mouth is open.
Yes. It's gold. All right, everybody scan this QR code, okay? Unscripted, we only have 15 spots. Like I said, we're already half full. So like you guys got to scan this. If you're interested, please reach out to us and let's talk. Let's see how we can get you there. It's in Chicago, October 1st to the 4th. If anybody's watching this on replay, shoot us messages on any of our social media platforms if you have questions. And also tag somebody that needs this. If you're not the person, just tag somebody that needs this experience. Their voice needs to be heard. So I appreciate every single person that tuned in today on our Unscripted Live. This thing was totally unscripted, by the way.
Couldn't tell at all.
We all got businesses to run. So we're going to be out, and I'll catch you guys later.
Take care.